Hello and welcome to Module Number 8, Lecture Introduction, titled Cultural and Ethical Considerations in Facilitating Group Therapy, with your instructor, Mr. Michael Daniels. This introduction prepares you to engage with the content in the full lecture linked below. It will be important for you to review the entire lecture as it contains the content which will be used to complete a module assignment and the end of module assessment. You must review the entire video and lecture to receive full credit. At the end of Mr. Daniels' presentation, at the link below, you can access the full lecture and instructions for the assignment. Now let's enjoy the lecture from your instructor, Mr. Daniels.
Well, hello and welcome to Module 8 Lecture Overview, Culture and Ethical Considerations in Facilitating Group Therapy. In the field of group therapy, cultural competence and ethical integrity are paramount for therapists seeking to provide effective and sensitive care to diverse populations. Understanding the complex interplay of cultural dynamics, ethical standards, and legal constraints is crucial for ensuring therapeutic outcomes and ensuring respectful and equitable treatment for all participants. Here is how delving into each of these topics contributes to the development of skills necessary for facilitating group therapy. In this lecture, you will delve into understanding how cultural dynamics and social factors impact group practice. The first step is to describe and comprehend the various cultural dynamics and social factors that permeate group therapy settings. This includes acknowledging how cultural backgrounds influence communication styles, values, healing practices, and perceptions of mental health and therapy. Enhancing awareness of these cultural impacts allows therapists to adopt their approaches to better align with the cultural context of their clients, thus improving the therapeutic process and fostering a more inclusive environment. In this lecture, you will be able to explore cultural considerations through case studies. By examining real-world examples and case studies of group therapy, therapists can identify specific cultural considerations that affect therapeutic practices. Discussing how these cultural factors influence both the therapist's approach and the outcomes of therapy provides valuable insights into the necessary adjustments and accommodations to ensure culturally competent care is offered. This analysis helps therapists understand the nuance of integrating cultural awareness into their practice effectively. By engaging in this lecture, you will be able to evaluate ethical and legal standards necessary in therapy. It is essential for therapists to be well versed in the ethical and legal standards governing therapy settings such as confidentiality, informed consent, and professional boundaries. Evaluating these standards helps therapists understand their legal obligations and ethical responsibilities, ensuring that they conduct their practices in a manner that promotes the rights and dignity of their patients. In this lecture, you will also be able to apply ethical reasoning to hypothetical case scenarios. Discussing the application of ethical reasoning in hypothetical therapy scenarios is helpful for preparing therapists to handle complex situations involving ethical dilemmas and legal constraints. This practice enables therapists to navigate challenging decisions, balancing the needs and rights of individual clients with those of the group and the legal requirements of the therapy profession. Through such exercises, therapists can develop a clear methodology for ethical decision-making essential for maintaining integrity and trustworthiness in their practice. By exploring these topics, therapists can significantly enhance their cultural competence and ethical reasoning, which are fundamental in delivering effective, respectful, and equitable group therapy. I hope you have an amazing learning experience in this lecture.